Welcome back, crypto champions. In today's video, you will learn how Ripple is taking over the CBDC market, about the prospects for 5 trillion, and I'll dilute all this with a bit of fun news about a new phone from Solana. It's called Saga, and folks are already selling it on eBay for a fabulous price. Here we go. Ripple aims to capture a chunk of the projected $5 trillion CBDC market. Ripple eyes a substantial share of the projected 5 trillion central bank digital currencies market as the landscape evolves. In a report titled CBDCs, The Digital Evolution of Money, Ripple highlighted that the transformative potential of CBDCs and stablecoins is becoming increasingly evident, with 98% of the world's countries pursuing the project. Central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, and stablecoins have the potential to help digitize entire economies and represent a powerful force for unlocking the Internet of Value. Today, 130 countries, representing 98% of global GDP, are pursuing CBDC projects. Some, including the United States and South Africa, have entered exploratory phases. Many projects throughout the European Union are in development, while China has reached a pilot phase and is nearing full-scale launch in mainland areas. The Atlantic Council reports that 19 of the G20 countries are now in advanced project stages. Elsewhere, including in Nigeria and the Bahamas, solutions have been launched and use cases continue to evolve. The Bank for International Settlements now predicts that 20% of the world's population will have access to a CBDC within the next few years. Systematic objectives CBDCs can address. Citing McKinsey, Ripple emphasized the systematic objectives CBDCs can address. These include financial inclusion, fraud reduction, payment innovation, and a new avenue for monetary policy. Furthermore, the Ripple CBDC report highlighted that CBDCs play a crucial role in facilitating the positive impacts of asset tokenization. Tokenization allows transparent tracking of asset transfers and ownership changes. Moreover, it pointed out the benefit of wholesale CBDCs, designed for large-scale securities transactions and interbank transfers. Ripple stated wholesale CBDCs enhance operational efficiency with faster settlement times and increased liquidity. New risk factors. Although CBDC deployment is anticipated to bring benefits, it also introduces new risk areas. According to Ripple, the nature of these risks may vary depending on the chosen design models. Some of the highlighted new risk factors include heightened centralization of payment processing and the storage of sensitive user data. Additionally, Ripple stated there may be increased difficulty in reversing fraudulent or erroneous transactions. Another risk factor is the increased reliance on third parties or non-bank entities, potentially introducing additional vulnerabilities. Ripple moving to capture CBDC market share. Nonetheless, Ripple recognized these risks and opportunities and aimed to position itself as a key player in ecosystem. Projections suggest that around 5 trillion worth of CBDCs will circulate in major economies over the next decade. Ripple concluded that the extent to which governments and private sector entities explore these challenges and collaborate on solutions may determine when the innovative currency will transform the world. It is worth mentioning that Ripple actively collaborates with more than 20 central banks worldwide for CBDC projects. For instance, Ripple's partnership with Bhutan has entered a pilot phase for 2024. Similarly, the Apex Bank of the Republic of Georgia has picked Ripple as its tech partner for its pilot too. The landscape, as Ripple rightly identifies, is rapidly evolving. The report's indication that 98% of the world's countries are exploring CBDCs underscores the magnitude of this shift. This is not a niche trend. It's a global pivot towards digitizing national currencies, reminiscent of the early days of the internet when everything started to go online. Ripple's focus on the transformative potential of CBDCs and stablecoins reflects a deep understanding of where the digital economy is heading. CBDCs aren't just digital versions of existing currencies. They represent a fundamental change in how money is managed and transacted. They have the potential to revolutionize everything from international trade to daily purchases, much like how smartphones transformed communication. The systematic objectives that CBDCs can address, such as financial inclusion, fraud reduction, and payment innovation, are crucial. By emphasizing these benefits, Ripple positions itself not just as a technology provider, but as a facilitator of broader economic and social improvements. However, the challenges and risks Ripple acknowledges are significant. Increased centralization and the potential vulnerabilities in storing sensitive data are valid concerns. Ripple's strategy to position itself as a key player in the CBDC ecosystem is savvy. By partnering with over 20 central banks, including those in Bhutan and the Republic of Georgia, Ripple is not just dipping its toes in the water, it's diving in head first. These partnerships are critical test beds for Ripple's technology and its ability to meet diverse regulatory and operational needs across different countries. The projection of $5 trillion worth of CBDCs circulating in major economies over the next decade presents a colossal opportunity. For Ripple, capturing even a fraction of this market would be a significant achievement. It's like a gold rush, but instead of mining for precious metals, the prize is a stake in the future of global finance. In conclusion, Ripple's move to capture a share of the CBDC market is an ambitious yet calculated play. The company is positioning itself at the forefront of a major financial revolution. The success of this endeavor will depend not just on technological prowess, but also on navigating complex regulatory landscapes and forging strong partnerships with governments and financial institutions. If successful, Ripple could be a key architect in the digital evolution of money, marking a paradigm shift in how we think about and use currency. Solana mobile phones sold at a premium price of $5,000 on Bonk Hysteria. The price of Saga, the Solana mobile phone, is more than $5,000 on the popular e-commerce platform eBay, as the move to earn Bonk airdrop fuels a mind-blowing surge in price. The Solana mobile phone made its debut in April. 4 months later, in August, the team behind the project reduced the retail price to $599. With the eBay listing price going as high as $5,400, Saga is now one of the most expensive phones in the market today. In fact, the price tags there go up to $16,000, but there are cheaper options. You can see on the screenshots. Why the Solana mobile phone hysteria? At the core of the current Saga hysteria is the hope to get the Bonk airdrop that comes with the phone at purchase. Based on the provisions, Saga owners get a free 30 million Bonk airdrop. At the current price of 0.40199 per Bonk, Saga owners get access to a total of $597 per device. While this sum is small compared to the listing price of the phone, the potential of Bonk to grow over time makes it a calculated bet for prospective buyers. Bonk has impressed lately with its parabolic price growth, having printed more than 13,000% since its emergence. Kyle Chassé, a prominent crypto community figure, has tipped Bonk to displace Shai-B shortly. Already, Bonk has outranked Pepe as the third largest meme coin by market capitalization after bagging Coinbase listing in the past week. The appeal of Solana Mobile also extends beyond Bonk, as more Solana-based projects have uncovered plans to conduct an airdrop sometime in the future. Some of these projects include DeFi protocol Solend, the memecoin Samo, and the decentralized storage platform Genesis Go, among others. Bonk in the memecoin world. With Bonk trending, the memecoin competition is notably heating up. After a cooling period following its launch, the Solana mobile phone officially sold out after Bonk triggered interest with its campaign. With the influence of Bonk growing in the Solana ecosystem, chances are that it might chart a Shiba Inu-like effect on Ethereum in the long run to close up the competition. It's funny, isn't it? That's what people are willing to do to get an airdrop of shitcoin. This Bonk might not be there tomorrow, and some people are willing to shell out 2K and more to get 600. Considering you can just buy a Bonk on the exchange without buying a phone. Very strange and incomprehensible moves. Maybe the phone is decent, but all the attention isn't on the phone, it's on the drop. Interesting times we live in. Would you agree to such a thing? Write in the comments, and we move on to the market review. Bitcoin 4-hour time frame. As I said yesterday, such movements don't stop so early, and Bitcoin continued to fall. I mean, here it is, yesterday's zigzag, and I said it's not going to stop there most likely. And it did. It went up a little bit and then went to collect long liquidity. From here, collected liquidity went up to the support resistance level, 41,927. It's still unclear whether it will break it or not, but the momentum looks good. If it does, the road to 43,860 is open. Keep watching. Domination has also grown to 53.4%, and we should wait for Bitcoin to start distributing it to alts. But, overall, it's not high. Now, XRP. Here, too, everything is as taught. Like in the trading manual, it reached exactly to the level of 0.577 and bounced from it. Now it is overcoming the level of 0.604 and aims higher. Here, as I often say, we need to wait for Bitcoin. Yes, Ripple is following it in the moment, but strong movements, as well as for all altcoins, come after BTC fixation and consolidation. Watch the levels, put notifications on them. XRP should consolidate above 0.6204. Perhaps this week will give us a good growth. I will give an update tomorrow. Don't jump in on the highs and only then will everything work out perfectly. See you in the next videos.